Hey guys, today I'm making a guide on Fremennik Isles Quest for Runescape 2007 old school servers. To begin the quest, you have to talk to a guy in Releka. He's basically north of the docks. Once you're here, you gotta talk to more gunners, and you're gonna ask him a couple questions about the history and the king of Jiu-Jitsu, and he's gonna tell you some information about it. And when you're done talking to him, you're gonna ask him to ferry you to Jiu-Jitsu. So you're gonna keep talking to him. And once you're done talking to him, you're gonna ask him to ferry you to the city. Over here, you're gonna walk north. In this video, I had a lot of lag. Jax should really fix the lag in the servers. Once you're here, you're gonna walk into the room that has like a checkered floor in it, and you're gonna talk to the king. As you're talking to the king, the king's cat is gonna interrupt you a couple times, and once you got through the conversation, you're gonna get frustrated, and the king's gonna ask you to bring a raw tuna. If you don't have a raw tuna in your inventory, you can fish one south where the dock is. But if you have one on you, just use it with the king, and you'll give it to the cat. Once you give the cat the raw tuna, keep talking to the king, and he's gonna tell you to find out some information, and that you're gonna have to bring him a couple ores. Depending on your mining level, you're gonna either have to bring mithril or coal ores. So in my case, I had to bring 7 pieces of coal. So I had to bank my mithril ore and take out 7 pieces of coal from the bank. Once you have your ore, talk to the king and give it to him. If you don't have ore in your bank, you can also mine it in the city. You're gonna have to go west and down some stairs, I believe. Once you're done talking to the king, he's gonna ask you to get a costume from the chest behind his throne or chair, whatever that is. So right now he's asking you to talk to the spy master. You're gonna head up south and open the chest and take out all the jester's items. Now you're gonna go back to the dock and you're gonna travel back to Releka. Once you're in Releka, you're gonna take a ferry to Nate's Knot, which is another island. Okay, so you ask him to ferry you to Releka, and once you get there, you just right click the other guy and ferry to Nate's Knot. Once you're here, you're gonna walk north and then east into the city. So here you're gonna head north of the bank and you're gonna talk to Slug, to this guy right here, and you're gonna tell him free stuff, please. That's basically the code to know that you're working with the king. So you're gonna go through the conversation, and he's gonna tell you to get some information. So you tell him I am ready, and Okay, for this part you have to put on your jester's costume. So now you have to go south of the bank and into the little building, and you gotta talk to Maui's. And make sure you have your hands free. Your shield slot and your weapon slot have to be empty. So now you're gonna talk to him, and he's basically gonna make you do some jester work. So pay attention to what the general says, and that's what you have to do. Kind of like the mime random event. So when he says dance, you have to click dance, and just follow all the directions he gives you. And the point of this is to basically try to read what the guards are saying, because that's basically gonna be what you're gonna do in the future. So right now he says that they have 2 days, and he's asking him how many militia, and then the guy's gonna answer 17 militia. So all of these are answers that you're gonna have to go back to and give to Slug. But you don't really need to pay attention to them. Just follow this guide, and I'll tell you all the answers. Just make sure you're getting the right emotes. So here he tells them they need 2 bridges repaired, and the other guy will get them as soon as he can. Okay, so once you're done talking to him, he'll tell you, "Oh, thank you, that was really good," and that you were better than the last one. So now you're gonna go back up to the spy master, and he's gonna ask you what you heard, and you're gonna have to tell him the information. So you tell him, "Yes, I have obtained the information," and you tell him it'll be ready in 2 days. How many militia? 17 militia have been trained. The next answer is there are 2 bridges to repair, and he basically gives you 2,500 GP, and you just keep talking to him. Now you have to go back to Maui's, which is south of the bank, and you have to get more information. So once again, you're gonna have to act a fool. Oh no, wait, in this time you have to wear your armor. So now you go back to him, and he basically wants a warrior. He wants a warrior to join his team. So you just put on whatever armor that's not your jester uniform, and he'll basically ask you to join and be a part of his team. So just talk to him, and then he's gonna ask you go and get 8 pieces of rope. If you have 8 ropes in your bank, just take them out and show them to him. If you don't have rope in your bank, you can go west into the yak pen and kill 8 yaks and get 8 pieces of yak hair. And once you have 8 pieces of yak hair, you go all the way east of the village, and you can spin them in one of the spinning wheels. In this case, I had 8 ropes in my bank, so I just showed him the rope. Talk to Manis again. And he'll be thankful that you showed him the ropes. And he's gonna ask you to get 8 pieces of Arctic pine split logs. So now you're gonna have to bank your ropes, and take out your wood cutting axe. Here, misclick. You have to go outside of the city. So yeah, just go outside of the city. As you can see, I misclicked. And you can chop 8 pieces of Arctic pine. There's trees all around, but if you go north of the bridge, you can get attacked by trolls, so you gotta be careful. In this case, I showed you how to get across, but over here to the east, you can get piled, so I recommend running to the west when there's only one of them. And chop until you have 8 logs. Once you have the 8 logs, run back into the city, and you're gonna split them in the center of the city. So once you're here, split the logs on the wood cutting thing, on the tree stump, and you're gonna get 10 Arctic pine splits. So show the logs to monies again, and he'll give you 1,500 GP. So now what you have to do is you have to go and make, you have to repair the bridges. To repair the bridge, you need a hammer, you need your Arctic pine logs and ropes. Since I didn't have enough space, I decided to do 2 trips. So you're gonna run to the northwest and fix the first bridge. And then I banked, got the other 4 ropes, and the other bridge is to the east. So if you want, you can do it my way. If not, just bank all your items and take out 8 logs and 8 ropes. So you run to the east, and you're gonna go northeast. Be careful with the trolls over here, since it's multi-area. And right-click the bridge to repair. And once you got all the bridges fixed, there's only 2 of them. You're gonna go back and tell Moni. At this point, he's gonna ask you to let me see, talk to him. Yeah, he thanks you for fixing the bridges, gives you another 1.5k. Talk to him. And now you have to go back and talk to the king in Jatitso. So you're gonna ferry to Releka, and then from Releka you're gonna ferry to Jatitso, and you're gonna go and talk to the king. So you gotta run south. No, you gotta run north from the dock into the gate and into the king's room. Talk to the king, and you tell him that you fixed the bridges. And he's gonna tell you that they need money, so to make money they're gonna create a tax, and they're debating on what tax to create, and they're finally they agreed on creating a window tax. So you're gonna have to go around the city, and around the city to every shop owner, and for the amount of windows they have to pay 1k each. So this guy has 5 windows, I believe. Let me see. He has 5 windows, so he has to pay 5,000 GP. 5,000 GP. You tell him the rules are rules, pay up, and you gotta go to the other stores. So you can go into the smithing shop to the south. And this guy has to pay 8,000 GP, 8k. You tell him the rules are rules, pay up, and he gives you the 8k. You automatically put it into the little money bag they gave you. So, I mean, you can't keep the money. You're gonna talk to this guy, and he has to pay 6k, 6,000 GP. You tell them the rules are rules, pay up. You have one last person you gotta go talk to. The one that's south, north of the king. You tell her that it's tax time. And this person has to pay 7,000, oh no, 5,000 GP, 5k. So you tell them the rules are rules, pay up. And she pays you. So once you have collected all the taxes, you go back to the king. And they check inside and they still see that they need more money. So they are debating on what other tax, and they're like, oh, we should tax on beer. And then they come up with a tax on beard, like facial hair beard. So you're gonna have to go to every shop owner and ask them for to pay up for beard tax. So talk to, in here you have to talk to both of them. On the video I messed up. I actually come back to him after, but if you want, just go on ahead and talk to him. So talk to both of these guys, and they're each gonna give you 1,000 GP. And then talk to the people in the smithing shop. And both of them have to give you 1k as well. So tell them there's a new tax, 1,000 GP, but rules pay up. Same thing with the other guy. And then you're gonna walk north to the other smithing shop. Here I go back to keep up because I forgot him at the beginning. So once everyone paid your tax, go back to the king and he'll tell you that it's enough. Talk to the king. And you're gonna have to go back to the spy master. Take off your weapons and your shield and put on your jester outfit and talk to him. So basically he tells you to go talk to Manis again. So now you wanna go and talk to Manis. Manis, however you wanna say it. And you have to play a fool again. This time paying attention once again to what the guards are saying. Because what the guards are saying are basically the answers that you're gonna give to the spy master later in the future. So yeah, it's just basically like a long mime, random event thing. Yeah, you just do what they tell you to do. And as you can see, the guard is saying that they have them anchored in at a certain area, and that they're bringing potions, and that they're gonna launch their raid at dawn. And now they salute the king, the general. And my dog would start barking at this time. So now run back to the spy master. And he's gonna ask you a couple questions. Tell him, yes, I am ready. And the first one is Etceteria. The second answer is they will be given some potions, and I have been helping make this now. For this, they're gonna give you 2.5k, and now you have to go back to the king. So walk back to the king through the ferries and talk to him. And now he's gonna kind of get mad at you, and you're gonna get mad at him. So you're gonna start like insulting him, and he's gonna insult you, and blah blah blah. He says that he should have you beheaded. You're like, what the fuck, bitch? I'm gonna kill you. Here I started lagging again. The server started kind of like not disconnecting, but having that massive server lag. So the king gives you a decree that you have to show to Mounties, which is the general over there in the other city. So you're gonna go back to Mounties. And as you're going back, you want to stop by the yak pen and pick up 3 yak hides. With these yak hides, you're gonna make your yak armor. So once you picked up the 3 hides, go and talk to the general once again, General Mounties. Yeah, you gotta take off your jester outfit. Cause to talk to him, he'll take the decree and he'll tell you to talk to the one of his guards. So you're gonna have to talk to the guy on the left and tell him to cure all your hide for you. It costs 15 GP. Cure all my hides. So now you're gonna use your needle and thread. If you don't have any needle and thread, you can buy them from the guy and just make yourself some armor. So first make the legs, and then make the plate, or vice versa. Doesn't really matter. And equip them. So once you're done, talk to the guy again, Mounties, and he'll say, "Oh, have you completed your set of armor?" And you tell him, "Yes, I've crafted it." And now he asks you to go and make a shield. To make a shield, you need to cut the pine logs again, like you did before. You need 2 logs to make 1 shield. So just chop 2 logs and then run to the center of the city again. You're gonna split them on the trunk. Trees. Trunk, is that what it's called? Yeah. So you're gonna use it. You're gonna click on the trunk and just click on the shield, and make a shield. Okay, here I forgot. You need a piece of rope. So if you don't have rope, just go to the yak pen, get a piece of hair, and run to the east, and you can spin a piece of rope over here. So you can do this to get rope. Once you got the rope, to make yourself a shield, you're gonna need 1 bronze nail, a hammer, 2 arctic pine logs, and a rope. Okay, so once you have the shield, talk to Manis. He'll name you champion, I think. Champion of his team or whatever. He's gonna ask you to go and kill the troll. So now go to the bank and stock up on food, armor. I brought only 7 sharks and it was not enough. So I recommend bringing 10 sharks, 1 to 2 prayer potions, and bring in range and melee gear. If you're good If you have a pretty good range level, bring range gear as well as melee gear. If not, just bring fully melee gear and prayer pods. The trolls attack with both range and melee, so you can't really protect from both. So you're always going to be getting hit by either or. So I recommend praying melee. So here you're going to run north. You're going to keep running north. And then once you get all the way north, you're going to run all the way east. Always protecting melee. As you can see, I'm getting hit by the rangers that hit less than the melee guys. So it's always recommended to pray melee. And always watch your health. So once you get here, go into the cave. And once you go into the cave, you're going to see basically your team. There's 4 guards that are here to help you out. So click continue. Yay, the captain has arrived, the champion. Once you're here, just basically you have to kill 10 trolls before going in to kill the king troll. So if you have range, just range them from far, like I'm doing in the guide. As you can see, they barely hit you. So just kill 10 of them, just shoot them from far, you barely get hit. If you're in there, you get hit by a bunch of them, so I recommend standing outside and just shooting them. Because they don't really go for you, they go more for your team. So just kill them, shoot them each. And if there's one ranging you, just kill it. You can also get food, prayer potions, strength potions from this guy right here. Like I did in the video. And it'll tell you, it'll give you a message when you have killed 10 of them. And when you have killed it, run all the way south. When you have killed 10, run all the way south, and you're gonna see a bridge. Go across the bridge, and you're gonna attack the troll king. For this part, I recommend using slash or melee. I don't know if slash is the most effective, but I use a melee weapon. As you can see, my range, I'm level 81 range, and I wasn't hitting anything, and I was still praying. So I recommend using a melee weapon. Or melee, however you pronounce it. It takes you like 1 to 2 minutes to kill it. And always pray range. He'll bear at you from time to time, but it doesn't really hit that often. And once you kill him, turn off your prayer and decapitate him. There you go. Once you finish cross the bridge, pray melee again because you're gonna run through the trolls and climb up the stairs. Now you're gonna run east and then south, and always stay protecting melee. As you're gonna see here, I died being an idiot, and I lost all my quest items. I had to get them again. So alright, so once you, as you can see, I didn't get the head. I have to go back and get the head. Alright, so once you get across all the trolls, get back into the city and talk to Marnies. Give him the troll head, the king's head, and he'll give you 10k XP in one of these levels. I mean, one of these skills. Let me see. I chose hit points, so 20k hit points XP. And keep talking to him. He'll give you his helmet, which is the Native Knot helmet. You need level 55 defense to wear. And it gives you a prayer bonus, gives you strength bonus, attack bonus, defense bonus. And quest complete, you get 5k crafting experience and 10k woodcutting experience. Thank you for watching, guys. Once again, I hope you enjoyed. If you like this video, subscribe. like it, and I'll be putting out new videos in the future for more quests. If you have any recommendations for a quest that you don't know how to do, just shoot me a PM in game, and I'll be glad to make you a guide. Thank you.